So how do you spawn cats in Minecraft Survival? Well, let's go over this and discuss it. So this is of course a copy of my Minecraft Survival world. I edited the contents, allowing me to move around in creative, the game rules, whatever. But we're just looking at this village. I'm just going to quickly explain why this village looks like this. So we have a wall around it to protect it. That does one thing, it helps keep the cats from running outside of the village. That can be very helpful. Another thing that a friend of mine did is he cleared it out, so it's easy to see everything and get around. Now, clearing it out like this doesn't actually necessarily increase the ability for cats to spawn. What it does do is decrease the chance of just not being able to find them, because cats are small, and lots of times when a cat spawns in your village and you can't find it, it is actually there, but there's so many things to hide behind or under that you can't find them. So clearing out a village can help you find them. Now, as far as the cats actually spawning in the village, well, yes, that's where they spawn, and they spawn periodically on their own. Now, they're more likely to spawn when you're around the village more often. The time when they spawn the most often, which is 100%, is when you come across the village for the first time. So that's when you're going to find cats the most. When you first come across the village the first time, that's when they are there 100% of the time. Again, though, however, when you first come across the village, there are no walls, it's not cleared out, and so lots of times, as soon as you get there, they'll start running out of the village on their own, and that gets kind of annoying. But suppose you already have a village like this, and you just want cats to spawn, you can just wait. Now, this is something I've tested, and I don't know if this is actually a part of the game function. Maybe it's just chance. But it seems like every time I breed some villagers and I get a bunch of children, that I see cats spawn at the same time. Now again, that might just be chance, but I mean that's happened on like 5 separate occasions, and so I'm kind of starting to wonder about that. But through the Minecraft Gamepedia, I haven't found anything suggesting that. Kind of interesting. Okay, so cats will spawn naturally on their own, and they'll do it in the village, like this. See, here's one that spawned. That cat over there is actually one I tamed a while back when I was doing another tutorial. But here's one that spawned over here. And like I said, if you want them to spawn more often, you gotta be here more often. So if you really are wanting cats to spawn in your village, you can't go wandering off. I mean, they can still spawn, but it's just the fact that the truth of the matter is they'll spawn more often when you're here more often. Something else that also might help is within certain chunks there are mob caps, where if it reaches a certain limit it won't spawn anymore. If you have a village with tons of animals in it, tons of cows, tons of sheep, it might be worth it to get rid of them. Either take them away to your own place and get them out of the chunks that the village are in, or, you know, kill them if that's what you really want. I prefer to just take them because I like to use them for info. Oh, look, one just spawned. See, okay, here's one just spawned on its own. See, that wasn't here before. And it helped by being here. Being here more often helps it spawn more often. Now we have 2 cats that spawn here. Oh, so I'm about to end this video, but I will say something that's very important actually when it comes to the cats. They do despawn as well. If you tame them, they don't despawn anymore. But wild cats that just spawn in a village will despawn after a time. So if you're looking for it and you can't find it, eventually it will go away and you'll have to wait longer again. So suppose you're in a village and you find a cat and you're like, oh, I gotta tame it, and you run off to your own place to get some fish and come back. There is a possibility when you come back it'll be gone. So what you should do instead is always keep a chest inside your village with tons of fish in it, so when you see that cat for the first time you can go tame it right away. Otherwise it might disappear forever. That's something important. Okay, so well, we talked about how to spawn Minecraft cats in survival. I hope that was helpful and informative to you. If you have questions about it, feel free to ask. But, you know, that's just the nature of it. They spawn in villages. You know, that's the way it goes. So, there you go.